Welcome back to the Olga S. Pérez show. I'm your host, Olga. How you doing? How you doing? Here we are live from Philadelphia. And of course, there's a bunch of stuff to always talk about, but which one do we pick, right? What matters the most? Become a member, because the members, you guys have a lot of influence. You tell me what you want, what you don't want, what you like, what you like the most. We got to, I'm going to start doing pre-games with members only. And then the restream with local members. So become a member on locals. And for those, I can't believe I'm still reading stuff like, she's been talking for like 5 minutes. Yeah, no thanks. I'm going to pass. It's like, guys, ladies, gentlemen, ladies, there's always a timestamp. Do you know about the timestamps? Timestamp chapter. You know what I'm saying? It's either in the description below, and it should be even popping up because that's how the YouTube has it. And if not, it's in the description. And I pin it, so it's like on the top. So don't. Okay, these are live streams. This is, unscripted, unedited, raw, real, live reactions to current events, trending news topics, and most of all, music videos. And for those who are new, awesome to have you. And if you've been here before, welcome back, my love. Let's do a little intro to get the party started. Hi, I'm Olga S. Pérez, coming at you live, unleashing the power of perspective, one reaction at a time. I've been a life strategist for over 20 years, and I'm here to share my insights on trending topics, current news, and music videos that we all want to talk about with love and humor. How annoying is that? Yes, good. Did I wake you up yet? Did I change your energy for today? Whatever's been happening in your day, no matter how bad the news is, I'm going to show up whenever I can. Become a member if you haven't already become a member. It's a coffee a month. It's $2.99. Same with locals, $3. Okay, I need you guys. If something happens to me, locals, baby. All the links in the description below. Either way, I'll put them later in the iCard, and that'll be like either there or here. And I cannot produce this without you. I am community funded. And I might say the truth. I have a wonderful community so far, but I need more of you to continue to do this. Before I was doing them like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. I can't. I need your support in order to continue to produce this show. So I love you for any way you help, whether it's subscribing, liking, commenting. Of course, it all matters. But unfortunately, because most of what I do is copyright, right? Like the music videos, YouTube doesn't pay me. And they use the shit out of me, and they block me and all kinds of shit. Don't even get me started. I don't like to complain, but I got to tell you the truth. I'm over it. I'm exhausted, and I've been having a really rough time. And I thank my members that have reached out to me, locals. And then even here, I read a comment. They're like, hey, when you going to do a live stream? Miss you, hope it's soon. I'm like, that is so awesome. And I so appreciate it. But money makes the world go round. But, it's not money. Like, forget about whether the money is the dollar, right? Or if it's, crypto. It's just how we live, right? It's how we exchange a service, right? If I'm providing, I can't provide, like if I open a pizza shop, right, and nobody comes in and orders pizza, I got to close house because buying all the ingredients and buying all the things that I need and the overhead and whatnot, like here, I'm paying for the software to do this live stream, or, it's all of it, man. Basically, nothing's for free. And I would love to be free, like, or subsidized or sponsored. And I've actually got a couple offers. Actually, my first sponsor, a company that reached out to me about a month ago, they wanted me to promote a video game. And if you know me, I will not promote video games. So I'll literally starve before I promote something that I don't believe in and that I don't think is good for people. Period. I don't care what your opinion is. That's me. At least I stand for something and I stick. I'm like hardcore with this shit, you know? Then I had this other company about a week ago reach out to me. I think it was, I'm not going to shout them out yet because they ain't paying me yet, but it was a coffee brand. And, I'm just like, because they also want me to like, show us your stats, like who's your audience, It's like, well, why'd you reach out to me to begin with? Anyway, it takes all this work. But then at the same time, like, I would rather just be community funded, right? Super chats, members, and screw the sponsors. Seriously, unless it's like a really good sponsor. I'm like, you need to know about this either service or product because it's going to make your life better. Because I'm all about making your life better because I'm not showing up here just to hear myself talk. That's the reason why these live streams, especially when I do the live reactions, are, I think, so special, right? So I know I've had some requests here and there, but if you're a member, you get top priority. If you're a locals member, you get even more priority. If you do a donation, super chat, you get top priority, right? Hello? Like, even a monkey gets paid for their tricks in some way, right? Even a coffee? So I love you guys. So great to see you. Thank you for joining me. So out of nowhere, I'm telling you, one click after the other, and I see this group that I never heard of, and I was like, I always love to do first-time reactions, and although no one referred this to me, and then I was like, oh, maybe I'll flip a coin, because the other video that I was curious to watch was from Maluma, and I think it was trending or something, and then I'm like, I want to watch it, but I'm like, wouldn't it be great to watch it live, right, with you guys? Either way, your comments are my fuel. Keep them coming. I do read them and I do respond. Of course, members, I read you first. Super chats because they show up with colors. Yes, right. And I screen share it and all that. And of course, when you become a member, especially during the live, we celebrate over here, okay? It does not go unnoticed, ever. So, and then I'm like, I don't know. So while we're here live today, think about this. So I wrote in the title, right, in the description, Pentatonix? Never heard of them. Never seen them. And I decided I was going to do a reaction on one of their songs called Hallelujah. Because, whenever it's something that sounds good or empowering and uplifting, I'm like, Hallelujah sounds pretty good. And they got a lot of views. And I was like, okay, maybe today's a good day for that. So let me know. I put that in the title. I could always change it. We could flip a coin. But yeah, I'm still going to do more Morissette, Dimash, because I get tons of that. But there's a few others. And again, if you don't know, please look at the description below on how to make sure I find your song requests. You have to write song requests so I can search it. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, so of course, what was the big news? Steven Crowder. I'm like, this better be good news. I had a feeling. I'm like, it's not going to. No, it's all hype. No. I saw some people mention it. I saw it pop up here and there. I was all right, let me look up. What is this? And I actually couldn't make it to his live that started at 10 a.m. or something. So I couldn't see it. But at the same time, I was like, I'd rather just have the Cliff Notes because I had this feeling. I'm like, there's going to be all this hype about it. And it's not going to be what I think. And I saw the little trailer video and it's like, we are replatforming. And I'm like, what do you mean replatforming? Kind of like when you didn't go to Daily Wire and then you're on Rumble. It's like, you could have just done that on your own, but I get it. This way you had a contract, you're getting paid by Rumble. Got it. You got a big overhead, costs money. I get it. But I'm like, so he has some announcements? I'm like, hold on. So I'm looking for people to just, again, give me the Cliff Notes. And also, I just Google Steven Crowder and news, what's the latest. And the first thing that pops up was all these NDAs that he's giving people. Boy, do I got a lot to say, but I'm telling you, become a locals member. The link is in the description below. Because I'm really going to take my gloves off over there. Here, I'll just kind of graze through it. But before I even go there, Tom popped up on my Twitter today, and I go, oh, I had a feeling. Because I was like, oh, man, I've been missing my Tom's Friday, right? Tom's Friday. So I'm going to screen share in a second, and I'm going to show you his little Friday drop announcement. So hopefully, if God willing, and I can, I'm going to be scheduling the live stream for Friday way ahead of time. So make sure to click the notification, because being subscribed is not enough. You got to click the notification. And like I said, well, actually, I said it in the members only. But like when you click the notification bell on and say you can't make it at the time, still you go up into that bell. When you click it, there's a whole drop down. So you can see like all of the videos that you're like, notify me, right? And then you watch it. You don't miss it. You see what I'm saying? So even if you can't make it at the live, but of course, the live is best. Talking to you in live in person. It's the best. But you know what? Let me see who's with me already. Let me say hi to you guys before I get started with that. Hello, Niece Joe. Ole, ole. How you doing, Olga? How you doing, Niece Joe? Hey, Billy Joe. How you doing? Greg. Hey, from Kentucky. Victor, great to see you. Bass Anderson, just want to let you know. Yeah, yep. And that, didn't I just mention that? Mm-hmm. The Tom's drop. Yup. Coffee. It's all good, guys. Tanya. Hola. Great to see you. You know, it's still Leo season, so it's still your birthday. And see, Tanya's one of the other great members, not just on YouTube, but on locals. I'm telling you guys, you want real conversation and awesome, funny, cool, smart, interesting people. I'm not kidding you. It's in my community. It's on locals. It's in the Pérez Patriots for sure. And we're talking good-hearted people. So I'm proud of that we've connected it, because that's the whole point, right? Is finding like-minded people. And then even more to inspire people that maybe they're on the edge or in the middle. And if they realize that, you know, there are some good people out there, like a lot, and like really good, you know? So awesome to have you guys. Awesome to see you. I'm also live on Rumble and on Twitter as well. So welcome, Rumble. Hey, the Rational Texan over on Rumble. Great to see you. I didn't check on Twitter, but yeah, make sure to share this content. Sharing is caring. No matter where, any Facebook groups, everything, everywhere. Let's share this. Because if I don't get more people, I will wilter away. I'm telling you, every garden needs some water and sunshine. And yes, your subscriptions, your likes, your comments, they all help for sure. But if you can, become a member. Support my channel. Let me show people that we have something here. And especially when you know that I've been shadow banned. And dude, that shit never lifted. Even when I got videos taken down and strikes and all this stuff, and it's like I'm on the watch. It hasn't really changed. And I get it. It's like, we don't want people to be positive. Because that's the other thing I watch from all these other content creators as well. Not all of them, but a lot of them, right? And what do? They just do what they got to do to commit to make their little donuts. I get it. But I'm just like, you notice how they get desperate. Like they want to keep their numbers. They want to, you know, it's a numbers game, and it's not just about money and funding, but it's like, all right, you know, I got a good thing. The news is putting out all this stuff so I can have all these things to talk about. It's like, but how many times do I say, wait for it. Like the news will change. New developments will happen. Things have been squashed, you know, or suppressed. And then lo and behold, could be months later, years later, so who cares? Like every day, like, oh, did you see that? Did you hear that? Did you see that? Did you watch? It's like, and that's the thing. It's like, so what are we doing? We're just getting up to be like, what? Back in the day when you looked up the news, it helped you make decisions. It helped you, understand what's going on. Like, let's go back like, early 19th century, right? 1915, 1920, extra, read all about it, right? People like, oh, we're going to war, and then everybody be talking like, oh my God, I hope my son doesn't have to go, or my husband, or this and that, right? And made it, the news was to prep you or to give you some say to be able to talk in the public square. Now, especially with all the AI, everything's a freaking lie. And then journalists, so-called journalists that don't really do their homework, don't really do their research, and it's all opinion, aka propaganda. So at the end of the day, if we don't have a place where we can talk, not just, did you see, did you hear? That's a little, that's part of like gossip. But at the end of the day, I care about how you're doing. You know what I mean? And I care about, how is the news affecting you? How is it improving your life? Or how's it empowering you in any way? Like this is my questions. When I call any friend, I'm like, so how you doing? All right. How's your kids? How's this? How's that? How's your job? Oh, good. All right. Oh, really? Oh, you don't feel well? Like, I don't feel well. Nobody gives a shit about me. It's a fact. Because they expect me to show up and like, hey, which I do. Because I was probably born that way. I'm pretty sure my mother told me stories like I was born that way. But, life hits you some shit and you can get a little bitchy or disappointed or sad. Ooh, and I've lived all that in the last couple weeks. Getting out of it. But I need your help. So, Steven Crowder. Did I miss something here? Because seriously, all right, we'll get to Steven Crowder. First, let's share this. Hold on. Let's share this little Tom video announcing his drop. And again, whether you're a Tom McDonald fan or not, it's some pretty creative, funny, good shit. Check this out. Let me make sure you guys can see it. Let me know also in the comments, how's the audio? How's, because again, it looks and sounds good to me. But then when people are like, hey, honey, love what you're doing, but the audio is horrible. Oh my God. And I'm like watching in different devices and it sounds fine to me. And I know that when I watch one video from another video, like another channel, another content creator, the audio changes drastically because everyone has different software, different mics, etc. Just saying. All right, let's see. Let's watch this together. So Tom posts on Twitter, dear folks who identify as Skittles. I'm like, oh no. See, I mean, I don't mind watching this stuff to laugh. Okay. If it's going to make me laugh, I'll take a minute to watch. So let's see what they have to say.
Today I'm going to show you how to use Skittles pronouns in a phone conversation.
Oh my God. No, here we go. Yeah, if I was talking on the phone to someone who identified as Skittles, you know how I'd do it? Yeah, hey, Skittles? Yeah, go yourself, stupid mother. How about I just call you by your actual name, not a bag of candy?
I love Skittles, but I'm never going to taste your rainbow.
You know what the real problem is? It's not the people who identify as Skittles.
No, actually...
I'm never gonna taste your rainbow.
It is you are the problem, actually.
Yeah.
You can talk to anybody on earth with your cell phone, and you choose the most unstable motherfucker imaginable.
Yeah. Hey, Skittles. Hi, how's it going? Oh, we're dropping a brand new music video 9 a.m. on Friday. So until then, why don't you get a grip on reality and get yourself?
Brand new music video dropping this Friday at 9 a.m.
Has nothing to do with Skittles.
Today I'm going to show
How cool was that? How cool was that? Ain't got nothing to do with Skittles. I am looking forward to Friday. God willing, my schedule, your support, I will be able to make it. Woo! Yes. Yes, we are one. But yeah, of course, I also looked at other stuff like what's trending on Twitter. And I'm like, Fauci. I'm like, this better be good. Like, I'm so sick of like, it's like, oh, I'm bored. I'm just going to do stuff. I'm just going to post and talk about stuff just because, So I'm like, okay, Justin, Paul. So calling Rugg, Justin, Rand Paul has referred Dr. Fauci to top DC prosecutor for criminal charges for lying under oath about COVID origins, which we've heard him say before many times. Okay. But like, again, is this part of the show? Because I'm over it. Okay. The move by Paul comes just weeks after he submitted a criminal referral for Fauci with the DOJ. If convicted, you're talking about, I mean, it's not just whether, Fauci was trending. It's like, how about Bill Gates? I'm going to block the moon. Climate. You have no idea what you're doing, bro. And you have no idea or proof that it's going to work or in any positive way. Like, here we go, pretending to be God because you're a software creator? Allegedly, he stole it. Just saying. I mean, this is just ridiculous. Okay, I want people to get a fucking grip on reality here. Now, and then Kid Rock, and I love my Kid Rock. I was never a big fan of Kid Rock, but I always loved his spirit. You know what I mean? And then he was trending on the twits. Well, okay, I'm sorry. X. He was trending on X. Okay, X. And I'm like, look at this guy. Eminem is a pedo while Kid Rock is a patriot, right? But of course, there's other posts like Eminem is a hero. I'm like, oh my God. This is not about politics, people. Get your facts straight, man. Why don't you try to get to know Eminem? I loved his music. I had a great time partying and dancing and all kinds of shit to Eminem's music. I can relate to him in many ways. Used to love a lot of his lyrics. But let's not forget these people do sell out, man. I mean, I just read another article about Adele, just like Britney Spears and everyone. Like, they don't even manage their own social media. And it was prompted because of that one from Neo, right? Neo posted something and, his little publicist went right away. It's like, how can you admire these people that they're literally slaves? They don't want to lose their money. That's all it is. It's that simple. Doesn't matter what their politics are, what side of the fence they're on, what their age is, or their sex, or their gender, or their Skittles. At the end of the freaking day, it's the money. Money. Why do we have to talk? Or why do we have to talk? Oh, it's a conspiracy theory. What are you talking about? It's right there, in plain sight. Stop. Even when the whole, oh, well, you know what? Hold on. Let me go back. I know. Kid Rock. I know. I'm getting off. I'm going on a tangent. All right. Why is the session expired? Guys, tell me you still see me and hear me. I don't know. Just something just popped up. Session expired. I don't know how to do with that. So anyway, it's pretty interesting to watch this stuff, and see what people had to say. There was some cute stuff of like him, like years ago, but I'm like, but why is he trending? Is what I want to know. I couldn't figure this out. I was just like, obviously, there's the haters and the lovers of Kid Rock, but that was a funny one, right? That meme right there. I have a dream. That T-shirt, that's pretty cool. You know what I mean? Like, this was an interesting post that he did. Bibles aren't allowed in schools anymore, but are encouraged in prisons. Perhaps if kids were allowed to read the Bible in school, they wouldn't end up in prison. And again, I'm not a Bible thumper, religious pushing person. I'm about being good, being loving. Period. End of story. And where's the Bible? I know they've tried to be like, oh, there's like incest and all kinds of, even like, I guess, quasi pedo stuff in the Bible based on the age and the era. You know what? I've never met anyone that read the Bible and ended up worse. Never did that ever happen. I mean, so, hold on, let me go back. I'm like, I don't even know where I'm at anymore. I don't even know where you guys can see or where you can hear. But yes, let me, I want to share my little Rumble feed here. Let's see. Okay, sounds good. Well, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for letting me know, guys. Love you. Hey, Buzzacino. Good to see you as well. So, okay. So now. So obviously I go to even his website, right? The Replatforming Conference. Again, I'm telling you, man, it was giving me these Oscar vibes. I'm not talking shit about Crowder. I don't care. He's in court and divorce. That's his personal business. I hope it works well for all parties involved. I want the best for the highest good of everybody involved. That is who I am to a core. That's not a facade. That's not an act. This is what I do. Then, so when I go, Steven Crowder, okay, what's going on? And I see this. Let me make sure you guys can see what I'm seeing. And I see this, right? Steven Crowder's insane $100,000 NDAs. You know he's had a past with NDAs. But like, seriously, Steven, again, I want to be on your side, bro. But you do things like if you are acting good, doing good, and you got nothing to hide, why the NDA? And apparently like 4 people left. Even if 1 left, that's enough. Like, what are you doing? But then he does his replatforming thing. Okay, also, you're hooking up with the Hodge twins. You're hooking up with Alex. I think that's great. I think Steven was supporting him when he got, when they were attacking Alex, first one. He was. I remember that. Actually, no. Well, maybe I do. But I think I read about it after the fact. I'm not sure I knew that Steven Crowder existed before 2020 because it was during the lockdown. That's how I discovered him, just like Tim Cass and a lot of YouTubers. And that's why I started my channel too. I'm like, oh my God. When everyone acts like they know everything, or even if they do speak well and they're so well spoken, you know what? We need to stop with the spells of how people talk and they act and they make us laugh. Again, like actors. Oh, because they're an actor and you love their movies, they're not doing nothing wrong. They're not sellouts. They care about you. They sure do. Never, ever. I've met so many actors and famous people and politicians. I've only seen negative. I've never seen positive. Okay, the only person I ever met that it was actually positive was Mel Gibson. And that was him trying to hook up with me. Not because that was the positive part, because he was chill. He was nice to people. He just was the most real I've ever seen behind the scenes, like in real time, in real person at a club. These are facts. Facts. Go ahead and fact check me on that. You know what I mean? My experience, you can't take that away. Don't mess with me. But yeah, so I'm like, Steven, what is going on here? You just, and I guess the big thing was, oh, well, we want to thank you, Mug Club, because of you, we're still here. We're always going to be here because Mug Club is independent. But you signed a contract with Rumble. I'm like, who cares? Like, why did you have to make this big old show about, why couldn't you just maybe do a show saying, I want to thank everybody for joining Mug Club. We got over 7 million people that are part of his club. I think that's awesome. I mean, he's been working for years. He's talented, people like him. Good. But I mean, what's the whole replatform? There's nothing that's no news. I'm replatforming. Big news. You don't want to miss it. We're changing history. No. Unless I missed something here, guys, let me know whether you were saying this in the live now or in the comments later. Because no, what? You basically just want to celebrate how many Mug Clubbers you have as members, and that you're trying to get more. Okay. But we're replatforming. Where are you replatforming? You already had Mug Club and you got paid from Rumble. No. I mean, just like, I'm sorry. I feel this in my core. it's pulling on heartstrings, and it's pulling on what? What is the upside of being a Mug Club member? How does it make people more money? Are they happier? Are they doing less porn, less drugs, etc.? I'm just saying, like, are they improving? Or is just a place for people to just talk about the same shit over and over again? Meanwhile, meaning like over and over, like talking about the same things that you agree on, right? No, man, we got to have debates. We got to have disagreements. And it's just, everything's always like the haters or the non-haters. Oh, I love you and anything you say is great, or I hate everything you say. It's like, what's your purpose? For me, if you're just an entertainer, you make people laugh, that's good enough. But the whole okay. You know what? I'm going to stop because I got a lot more in depth to say, but I'm going to be doing that over on Locals at 6:30. So join me on Locals. Here is another video that I found very interesting, and let's talk about it for a little bit. I'm not going to play the whole thing. Let me see if you can see it. I just saw this morning, 1,000 protest migrant tent city scuffle with counter protesters. I'm not going to play the whole thing because you already get it, right? The title says it enough. But I'm watching, and it's like, you always know that when people are siding with whatever their siding is, they're siding based on their emotions and their so-called beliefs, assuming that what they think they know is actual and accurate or real or true. Okay. I thought, you know me, I'm going to share the parts and I'm like, oh, it really strikes me or makes me smile, laugh. So about 2 minutes into it.
You can cross the border. Send them back to Washington, D.C. and let you
No tent city! Hold on.
No.
Say it loud, say it clear.
Do me a favor. Huh? Do me a favor. Go back. I got you. Just back up. Huh? They didn't do anything.
I paid off $495,000 in debt.
I got a commercial here. Come on now. See? Anybody want to sponsor me to get rid of these commercials, please? Here we go. Real quick, Tanya, I just saw your comment on Rumble, because sponsors and pay apps have guidelines. Oh, no, you just wrote that. Sorry, honey. What I really responded to just a second ago was, I think what Crowder is getting to, he's offering a place to people like the ones he's brought on of late as a place where they no longer are dependent on other places for donation sponsors. Yes, absolutely. And I agree with you, Tanya. And I think that's great. But I don't understand this whole big announcement. We're replatforming. There's no replatforming. It's the same old Mug Club and Rumble who paid him, which he could have done without it. I'm just saying. He acted like, oh, Daily Wire this and this, that. I'm just saying, like, there's too much ego involved in his actions. Just do you, bro. Just do your thing. Make people laugh and educate them and make them, like, I know he does his research and he posts all this research, and I think that's great. But like, there's just too much of like a narcissistic vibe there. Another announcement. There's like 5 now that I've ever seen in the past year. Announcement. It's like, dude, you are doing exactly what mainstream media is doing when you're trying to sensationalize things. I'm pissed because I thought I was going to get some news or some real big breaking announcement, and it wasn't. That's all I'm saying. Like, I'm sorry. Like, no wonder I wanted Cliff Notes. I had a feeling.
No tent city! No tent city! No tent city!
So obviously in this video, you got the people that are like, well, welcome, migrants. Everybody's welcome. We got you. But this guy says what I'm thinking. Watch.
No Tent City! No Tent City!
This is in Queens, New York.
It's a protest.
Oh my God, did I miss the guy? Hold on.
Why don't you take them to your house, bro? You're a dumb motherfucker.
And that's where I see the positive in certain tense situations. Here he goes. Why don't you take him to your house? That's exactly. Take them. What happened when they were sent to Martha's Vineyard? Ooh, we're going to put him in shelter. And then you never hear about it. Everything is, you don't ever hear about it. You don't hear about the guy who died at Obama's place, the chef. You don't hear about all this shit. How about another billionaire related to Epstein sodomizing I think it was 13-year-old autistic or like with special needs? Listen, like, okay, that's for locals. I'm going to say that for locals.
Why don't you take them to your house, bro? You're a dumb motherfucker.
I can't. Why do you take him to your house, bro? You're a dumb motherfucker. Oh, shoot.
You're a dumb motherfucker.
Look at this guy. Look at his face. Look at her. Yeah, what you gonna say? Eastern Queen's host to immigrants. Because, by the way, earlier in the video, she had mentioned that she's an immigrant. There's tons of immigrants in the U.S. But again, take them in your house. You feed them. You clothe them. You shelter them. And we're not even talking about money. See, it's more about, do you feel safe? I think it's easy in a sense. I think for me, I got no problem giving people shelter and food and love. But these are not all the immigrants, but some of them are dangerous. And how do you decipher? How do you separate? How do you know?
Immigrants are welcome here. Say it loud. Say it clear. Immigrants are welcome here.
All right. And then here's another little clip about the whole, when the Biden administration pulled out of Afghanistan. Thought this was interesting because you know me and the vets.
Right away, like, remember him coming up to me, trying to shake my hand, like, try to shake my right hand. And I look at him and I'm like, I don't have an arm. And my left arm is in this big cast with this giant orange foam block around it. I completely immobile. All I can do is move my head. My arm's gone. I'm like, I don't have an arm. And he says, oh, and like kind of stands up and then like goes over to reach for my fingers because about an inch of my fingers are showing, and just like grabs my fingers. Doesn't greet me or anything. Just, that's what happened. Just grab my fingers. And I was like, okay, that's weird.
Yeah, you think? To say the least, right? Then another weird piece of news. People stealing goats? Look at this. Goat us out of here. More than 20 stolen farm animals found by police van. This was in Florida. I got a lot of questions. How did the police find it? How did he get pulled over? And again, why steal the animals? Are animals really that expensive? Or like, are people freaking out because they know the government's trying to mess with our food and get us sick to the point where there's like, oh, see, I can't even talk about this over here on YouTube, which I'll be talking about over on Locals. Although I did read in the description that I guess the animals were being air conditioned because I was concerned about that. But like, here we go. See, to me, this is a telltale sign of what's coming. And now the things seem that are coming slowly. Believe me, there's going to be a flip of a switch. So my thing is, why know about these things? It's not about installing fear and like, oh, be careful, things are going to hit the fan. No, it's about when you're ready, when you get it, when you expect the unexpected, you flow. You can coast it. You know what I mean? You like being on a surfboard and catching that wave. That's where I'm coming from. Now, it's time to do the real live reaction here on the Olga S Press Show. Are you ready? You got a drink? Did you go to the restroom? You have your popcorn? Whatever it is that you need, I'm going to go straight into it. I was going to flip a coin, but I'm running out of time. I want to show up for my Locals members. Become a Locals members right now. The link is in the description below. I'll see you over there. But we're going to wrap it up here today right now with this Pentatonix. Let me know, guys, if you've already seen them, if you are aware of them, if you know this group. I'm telling you, I've never heard of them. It's my first time knowing they exist. And again, obviously the title got my attention, Hallelujah, and they got a lot of views. So I go like, it must have been really good. So I thought, ooh, I might enjoy this. Welcome, Shubham. How you doing? How are you? So here we go. Let's see, real raw reaction to Pentatonix. Hallelujah. You ready? Drum roll. Real live raw reaction right here on the Olga S Pérez Show. Starting now.
I've heard there was a secret chord that David played and it pleased the Lord. But you don't really care for music, do you? Well, it goes like this: the fourth, the fifth, the minor fall, the major lift, the baffled king composing now.
Okay, I'm sorry. I forgot to tell you guys. Again, there are always going to be timestamps for the reaction part, right? In description and in the comments below. I do interrupt as needed. And today, although usually I will watch it from the top without interruption, not going to be able to do that today. I'm just going, but I'm going to just share whatever comes through me. Live, real raw reaction.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Sounds beautiful.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Oh my God, the harmony's gorgeous. Again, I have no idea who this group is. I wonder if that's their whole thing. Well, they do all this harmony, but this is totally, I did not expect this. This is really beautiful. Oh, God.
Well, your faith was strong, but you needed proof. You saw her bathing on the roof, her beauty in the moonlight overthrew you.
Beautiful voice. Ooh.
She tied you to the kitchen chair. She broke your throne and she cut your hair. And from your lips she drew the hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Oh, God, the chills, chills. And so softly, too. Both my thighs going. Shh.
Hallelujah. Hallelujah. Oh, baby, I've been here before. I've seen this room and I've walked this floor. I used to live alone before I knew you. And I've seen you fly
They're making me feel it. They're making me feel it.
on the marble launch. And love is not a victory march. It's a cold and
You go, girl. That was some power there. That was some power.
it's a broken hallelujah. 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 Maybe there's a God above, but all I've ever learned from love was how to shoot somebody who outdrew you. And it's not a cry that you hear at night. It's not somebody who's
I do love the background, the simplicity, the earth. It's like the heaven and earth. I really like the choice on how they set this up, the production of it. Perfect. Simple. Oh.
seeing the light. It's a chord and it's a broken hallelujah. Hallelujah. Hallelujah.
Ah, that heartbeat. Oh. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Totally my thing. You know that. You know that. Ah. Whew. I'm start crying. Oh.
Thank you guys so much for watching this video. We love you so much. We hope you love this song and all the songs on a Pentatonix Christmas. You can get that album. Just look in the description box below. And don't forget to subscribe.
Oh, they're cute. They're so
Love
cute.
y'all.
Oh. How about that? Oh. Look at me. Can I ever get through some of these videos without a... Jesus. There you got it. Real raw reaction. And hopefully I got more coming for you guys. I do have a lot of plans. I got a lot of ideas and a lot of set things. Stay connected, my friends. Become a member of Locals. You are everything. That's fact. Don't let anything dissuade you any other way, because these are facts. And oh shoot, let me see. Oh, I thought I lost you guys for a second. And comment. You know your comments are my fuel. Keep them coming. And check out my merch store. See what you like. Let me know. You know, there's a bunch of stuff. Make sure to comment, you know, hashtag me. Again, your support, buying merch is one of those things. Become a member here on Locals. It's very simple. And here's a little kind of sneak peek. Oh, wait, why isn't this showing up? Okay. Let's see. Where is it? No. No. Oh. Different window, my friends. Here we go. And, you know, like, here's what you see when you're in there. Here's going to be that video that I'm going to be on in a few minutes live. I'll see you guys there. Once again, thank you so much for all your love and support. Hope you enjoyed this. And of course, I don't expect you not to tell me how you really feel. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Stay connected. With your help, I'll be here a lot more often. Much love. Talk to you soon.